The podcast you are about to hear contains graphic language and adult content.
Sorry, moms. Give the people what they expect. Trash. Garbage. Don't let them think they deserve better.
Raw. Yeah, we never went back, did we?
No.
It's been raw ever since.
It's been raw ever since.
They
say
raw.
You hit it once raw, you can never hit it any other way. Are we recording now?
We are recording now.
I've said a lot of things and been like, oh, I wonder if he's getting this. And then, of course, that was the one thing that you were actually getting.
A lot of it was gold that I chose to not put on the podcast. And what is now on here is
something.
It's bronze.
I've got to maintain an air of mystique.
Yeah.
So I can't put my whole pussy on the internet. What? Ooh. Why was that the metaphor I chose? I'm sorry, everybody.
Gonna be a good episode. You know, you can just tell.
You know, it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
We have a lot pent up, but let me tell you, things move fast in Los Angeles.
Things move fast. I feel like it's like almost time for another check-in. It's like, what, month two?
Month two. It's officially month two.
Month two of us being in LA, the Big Apple.
The Big Apple.
Yeah.
Crunchy. Sorry.
What's changed in month two from month one?
Well, I went through an intense depression.
Oh, yeah. Was that brought about by the cold or?
It was definitely brought about by the transition. I think for every time I said, wow, I can't believe how easy and natural this feels, life decided to come back and beat the shit out of me.
Oof.
For saying that. So that's pretty much what's changed.
Yeah.
I also bought 6 Bath and Body Works 3-wick candles for $9.99 each.
We got a couple. We got a couple.
We celebrated 3-wick candle day.
Definitely becoming
who celebrate.
Happy 3-wick day. Becoming a candle person. Didn't really have that on my bingo card, but
aren't you glad you're on that side of it? Because what is better? Okay, here's the real question.
Yes.
Have you taken a shower only by candlelight?
I have taken a bath
by candlelight.
Yes.
Which is nice.
Which
Baths
is nice.
Are good.
Showers
Baths are
also
nice.
good.
I just think that it's a fun thing to integrate into your like day to day. Because I'm not out here taking baths day to day. I'm out here taking showers day to day.
Yes.
And so integrating a little candlelight into your shower, A, connects me more to like the peasant woman I know I was in a past life in a way that's, Yeah. Because they were dumping buckets of water on themselves by candlelight.
Well, yeah.
I feel connected to that woman.
Got to do something about the stench. Way back then.
The awful stench.
I can't think about it. But yeah, I agree with you. Candlelight. Do one better. Sometimes I've put a sun lamp in the shower, in the bathroom.
Ooh.
And it's like a candle times 10.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. Well, so there's the depression. What else?
The candles.
Have you had a celebrity sighting yet?
I have not. I had a celebrity sighting when I did see the Grinch.
That counts.
Universal Studios.
He's a big celebrity, especially in Whoville.
I saw the Grinch. I did see the Grinch, so
yeah,
that's been my big celebrity sighting.
Talk to him at all, or just watch him?
No, I just watched him. I actually didn't want to wait in line to get into Grinchmas.
That's fair.
Which is like they cordon off a whole part of Universal Studios and make it into Whoville.
Which smart move.
And instead, I just stood at the gate while a woman kept going, "I'm sorry, this is our only exit. Can you scooch over a little bit?" And I just kept scooching over a little bit and watched through the gate. Like a child not admitted entrance in Whoville. So, no, I did not meet him, but I did get to see him from afar.
That's good. We had a celebrity sighting.
Tell me about it.
And Elena and I were just joking about it, like it was probably going to happen at some point. Who's it going to be? It's just a matter of time. They live here.
As one would.
They're just like us. We were driving home from the grocery store the other night, and we're approaching a turn lane, and we're squeezing by this really big, real nice old car.
Oh, classic.
I don't know cars well enough to tell you what it is. I'll tell you, it had a huge butt.
It was a big-ass car.
Big-ass blue-butted car. It was real shiny, real nice looking, and I was just admiring the car.
The car's giant ass.
And we pulled up, but as we were pulling up, I got like a glimpse of like kind of the side of an outline of a face, and before I could say anything, Elena was like, "Oh, that's Jay Leno."
Wow.
And I was
having just come from the hospital himself.
On his way out.
On his way out in his giant blue-assed car.
Yeah, I saw enough of the face at that point to be like, yeah, that is Jay Leno. My reaction was so weird because I'm not like, I'm more of a Conan fan if I'm honest, so I'm a little bitter, but
hot take.
I just like didn't want to be noticing. I was just
yeah.
Oh, I just sat up right in the car seat and was like, yeah.
I feel like that might be part of the like LA experience is like you want to really pretend to be unfazed by even though it is exciting because it's like a game of real life. Where's Waldo?
Sure,
like it's exciting because it's like you found something. It's like treasures. But I think part of the LA experience is like pretending you're too cool to care.
You're pretending I'm too cool to care, and on some level it was like for sure it was exciting. We did like look back, just glanced over, just to, like confirm, and he was like looking right at us and like waved at us, and was like, "Oh, hi."
It would have been funny if you hadn't known who he was and he just waved at you and you're like, who's this freak?
I know at some level it's like you can't drive this car and expect to not be noticed.
That's true.
You know,
That's true.
so you got to be a little bit wanting to be noticed. And listen, he's Jay Leno. He was some of America's sweetheart, right?
He's part of America's sweetheart.
Part of America's sweetheart. Big name. Not to me. Because I'm too cool.
If it had been Conan, you would have lost.
If it had been Conan, I absolutely would have been like screaming, like, roll down the window, do the string dance. But it wasn't. It was Jay Leno. So that was interesting. And then he the light turned green, and there really wasn't enough room for a car, let alone a car his size, but he made his way.
You know?
That's
how it goes in this city.
I don't know what he was doing in our neck of the woods. It's like, what are you doing over here, Jay Leno?
Something I do have to say, sorry to like completely divert this.
That's okay. I was doing a Jay Leno impression.
Oh, no, go for it.
No, that was it was an accident. Go ahead.
Something I do love about this city is that I love how many cars get through a yellow, red light on an unprotected left.
Wow.
God bless this city for that. I love it. And this is not sarcasm. This is real life.
No.
I adore that.
You're being genuine.
It makes me so happy.
It's nice, I guess, if you're in a situation where that's where you want to be.
Talon's like, I hate those people, but
it's fine.
She's one of them.
It's good. What else, It's certainly been a month.
It's certainly been a month. We can all agree that it's been a month.
But I'm excited to be back here with you. Also,
same.
It's been our anniversary.
It was our anniversary this week.
It's been 4 years.
That's insane.
Since we started this thing.
It seems crazy that this existed pre-pandemic, but it did.
It did. Do you think the pandemic helped or hurt us?
I would say it helped us. At the risk of inciting wrath, I know the pandemic wasn't a good thing.
And it's certainly over.
We are cured.
Yes.
But I will say I think it was good for us. We were pretty regular. Mm-hmm. We did our live shows.
We did do those.
You were all forgetting about those. We did do our live shows.
Those were fun.
Which I don't think would have been done in the way that they were if the pandemic hadn't happened. So right. I would say overall, good for the pod, bad for literally every other reason.
It was good for one thing, maybe 2 things. And it was, one, the pod, and the second thing that it was good for was we had just a period where TV was shit. Just, do you remember that? Do you remember when there was just like no content? Everyone's like, I guess I'll figure out how to film a TV show in an apartment. We're all gonna just do this talk show in my basement with my webcam. I kind of miss those days where like all quality dipped down back to like 720p.
I love that.
Yeah.
It made you really nostalgic for the good old days.
It would be like if suddenly we were just like, we're just going to do VHSs again.
Everything has to be analog once more.
Everything is going to be in 4:3 format for like the next year.
Not mad about it.
No, let's do it. Let's bring it back. Anyway, happy 4-year anniversary.
Happy 4 years.
4 more years.
4 more years. And then after that, who knows?
After that, the
contract is complete.
Complete the contract. Let's start the show.
Okay.
You caught my eye in the grocery line, and I fancied myself a man worth your time, and I couldn't help thinking, I wish you were mine.
Podcast for listener, big announcement. Now you can join an exclusive club by being one of the few elites to purchase our new Craigslist Crisis non-fungible trading card collection. Only $99 by credit, Venmo, or Craig Buck. It's time for another Craigslist Crisis, the show where we take the misconnection section into new directions. I'm Talon Bigelow.
And I'm Sarah Thompson.
So, we got a little podcast here for you. How's it work?
So basically, I don't know why I said that like a Valley girl.
You are.
So basically, I am. I do live in the San Fernando Valley.
We are Valley girls now.
We are. Ooh. We go through Craigslist, which is like an internet open forum where anyone can post on the internet. And we go through a specific section called the misconnection section, which is all about seeing someone in person, not making your move, and then regretting it later. So you post it on the internet in the hopes that they read that message for them and reach out to you, and you guys can rekindle that relationship you had for a moment. There's a lot of them out there. We trawl through them and pick out the best ones for you. We generally go through the ones in Portland, Oregon, because, you know, that's where the story originated. And to be honest, there is a Craigslist misconnection culture like no other in that town. So yeah, right. We bring all the best ones for you. We also cold read them. Did you like that?
I was like, oh, she's cold.
Oh, she's wearing a whole comfy. How is she cold? We cold read them. So the ones that Talon picks out, I have no idea which ones he's picked out. He has no idea which ones I picked out. And the first time, presumably, we're reading them is when we slap our eyeballs on them in front of each other. So that's the whole shtick. Do you want me to start? Do you want to start?
I feel like you were ready.
I'm pretty ready. But here's the thing.
Oh, a thing.
So read this one and then hand me my phone back to me.
Okay, you got it. I understand the assignment. Do you remember? Looking for a thick girl, a fat girl, a heavy girl. It's simple. Okay, I'm into it.
Any thoughts?
I'm bored. Okay, here we go with the part 2. Regarding, I know you're out there somewhere. JC doesn't like thick, large, or fat girls. This person, whoever it is, has flagged this post multiple times. As for me, I am looking for you. Is okay. All right. A couple questions, couple thoughts.
Yeah, please. I'll look them any.
Is JC Jesus Christ?
Okay, that was also what I was like. Are they saying that fat people go to hell?
Are they saying Jesus doesn't like thick girls? Because I feel like, and hear me out, I think Jesus maybe made thick girls.
I think maybe Jesus made thick girls. I think Jesus was the original thick girl.
'Tis the season. And yeah. I think you can make an argument for Jesus being the original thick girl.
Yeah.
Also, Mary.
She was thick she was 14.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll back off that one for a second.
Thick with baby.
She was thick with child.
She was thick with child.
You're looking damn thick with child recently. What a controversy to have just displayed in front of everyone.
The bold stance to take, but also, you know, then the second part to follow up. As for me, they're interested.
Yeah, I do love that they say, you don't like fat girls, but me over here?
Yeah.
I'll take a fat girl.
It's kind of the online equivalent of like someone with a big sign that says like gays are going to hell, but then a shirt that's like, but as for me though, hit me up. I'm interested. Let's do this. Like,
yeah, I thought this was very funny. I liked it. As though there's no scarcity of fat girls. You can all have one. Don't come into this with a scarcity mindset.
Right.
Just because JC, you don't have to accuse JC of not actually liking them.
There's probably enough for JC and Satan.
Satan.
Yeah.
But also, as a thick girl, I've never been fought over. Where's this energy? Where's this energy in my life?
Yeah. Where do you need to be going?
What's going on here? Also, I go gaga over a person who's like, I like fat shit. Fat shit.
Fat shit. We like, yeah.
I'd go gaga over a person.
Fat shit's cool. Fat people do fat shit.
Not fascists.
Not fascist. That's different.
That's not, we don't like that. That's not hot.
No,
that's anti-hot.
Fascists are thick in the bad way.
They're thick in the bad
in the
way.
head.
In the head.
Not thick in the bad way. Thick in the bad way. You hear the difference? Okay.
Where's that energy in my life?
Where is it?
I want somebody to be like, you're a fat bitch.
Yeah.
I want you. I'll be like, I dropped this comfy so fast.
It's like everyone's had the chance to be wolf whistled at on the street, except for people who don't get wolf whistled at.
Yeah.
And maybe we should flip the script. And I know we all are like...
What are you saying?
I know we're all saying, like, maybe we shouldn't be, like, whistling at people on the street.
So confused.
But if someone whistled at me on the street, maybe I might appreciate it.
Okay,
you know?
I see what you're saying.
Why do only a certain kind of people get to be whistled at on the street before we decide to take it off the table for everyone?
Got it. That's
what I'm saying.
I think maybe you should wear a shirt that says, I'm okay with being wolf whistled at. And those are the only people who you should wolf whistle at.
Yeah, and to be clear, I don't want to be, like, verbally sexually harassed or, like, I just want to be whistled at.
Yeah.
A nice whistle, a cool, clear, piercing whistle that I have to, like, turn around and look, and then they go, you! And I'd be like, oh!
I'm glad to know this is your fantasy. I feel like I could make this happen for you.
Wow, really?
Yeah. I feel like I catcalled you a lot in Portland. I would see you walking a lot.
Oh, sure.
And I would yell things. You'd look very scared every time. Which, to be fair, being yelled at from a car is terrifying.
Sure. I think it's because it's from a car. My immediate reaction isn't, this person thinks I'm attractive. It's, I'm going to get kidnapped.
That's a fair assumption.
Right. Yeah, I still have a fear of being kidnapped. A healthy fear of being kidnapped.
Your parents did the work, which was make our child very scared of being kidnapped.
When the Mariner Moose came over to be like, come with me, I said no.
Sorry, the what?
The Mariner Moose.
Oh, I remember. We told the story.
We told
the
the story.
already. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Sorry. I'll back up. The Mariner Moose. Got it.
The Mariner Moose.
Yeah, click. Anyways, just love that was drama.
Yeah. Oh my God.
On the Craigslist forums, don't come into them. There's enough fat bitches for everybody. Relax.
Enough fat bitches for everybody. Here's one for you.
Crazed birder lady. We bumped into each other because you were looking through your binos. Got it. Sorry, that was the wrong through. That's why that messed me up. We bumped into each other because you were looking through your binos and walking at the same time. You were going off about some rare bird alert you got on Seabird or something. Lifer bird? I can't remember. I think you left your Sibley's guide on the bench. I found it like an hour later. You were gone. Pigeon head emoji. If you want it back, let me know what bird you were looking for, and I'll know it's you. Now, they call this person a crazed birder. I would argue that if you, A, know that there are birding apps out there named Seabird and Lifer Bird, and you know what a Sibley's Guide is, perhaps you too. We are not in a place to be throwing stones in our glass house. Our glass bird cage, if you will.
Ooh. But don't keep your birds in a glass bird
Don't.
cage. That's cruel.
That
they're gonna think they're free and not know.
They're just gonna slam into the sides.
Oh no.
God, has a bird ever killed itself on a window near you?
I've definitely had a bird like fly into the window before, and I don't know if it died, but
it wasn't a pleasant experience for anybody.
It's a big loud noise, and you're just like, what the fuck?
It's scary.
It is scary.
Sorry, that was an aside. Anyways, crazed burner binos. Binocs. I bet they were trying to say binocs.
Binos. Binos.
I was like, albinos. You were looking through albino. I'm so confused. What is this short for? I had to say it out loud, and it came to me.
Your albino turtle shell frames, of course.
Oh my God, of course. I love that this woman was so enraptured by whatever bird she was hunting down that she just like left all her shit on a bench.
That's how, and I know this isn't the first time in front of you I've compared birding to real life Pokemon hunting. But I think
Slippery slope.
The only thing I can compare it to is when you get really intense about finding a shiny Pokemon. Something rare, something elusive.
Have you played the new Pokemon game?
I am playing.
Is it disappointing? Everyone keeps talking shit about it, but I heard you can make sandwiches, which sounds like it's a good game.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, it sounds like a good game already. I've never played Cooking Mama, but I feel like it'd be great. Okay, that's so many aside.
No. It does feel like Pokemon with the Cooking Mama element. Okay, Pokemon aside, I do think I was hearing a lot of both sides of the argument about whether it's good or not. It's super glitchy, or also it's the best Pokemon game ever.
Oh my God, I haven't heard that.
I heard that. I got it, and I agree. I think it feels like and I've played other Pokemon games since. Not all of them. I kind of skipped a few generations between like Blue.
Sure.
And I think really the next one I picked up after that was Arceus and then Sword and Shield. So I skipped that much.
Wow, that's a lot.
So it changed a lot.
Even I have played ones between that.
Yeah.
You didn't get any of the gemstone ones?
No, I really didn't.
You didn't do a ruby, you didn't do a diamond.
I had blue, and I think
You didn't do a sapphire?
Yellow. I didn't do any of those.
My God.
I saw my friends play them, but I don't know, I just didn't have the right system at that point. But the new one feels like playing Pokemon Blue in a way that the last few I played didn't. Like, it really feels like kind of a return to form. I feel excited about turning on the Switch, even if it's for like 5 minutes, finding whatever's in my area. It's combined the open world elements of Arceus, and now it's truly open world. And you can make sandwiches. And
I love that.
It is wild as hell. It makes you feel like making sandwiches is some impossible feat. I have a picture of a sandwich I made. And you struggle so much because you have to place ingredients on it, but the like ingredient placement controls are just kind of fucky on purpose.
So it's like a drunk person trying to make a sandwich.
It feels like you're making a sandwich when you're drunk. This is the sandwich I made recently. There's a picture.
Oh, that's a bad sandwich.
Well, yeah, well, still 3 stars. So like the points don't matter at all.
That's kind of nice.
I'm early in the game, but I'm having a great time.
Well, that was a Pokemon aside. We're not a Pokemon podcast.
We're not a Pokemon podcast, but maybe we should.
But maybe we should be.
Because we just lit up in a way that I haven't seen
in years.
Also, I thought you'd appreciate the amount of birds in that last post. Pine sap. Please stop ingesting pine sap in dangerous ways. I was told in a dream last night it will bring only darkness in the end. I am not sure who I am expressing this to, but I know the outcome is from Satan.
Just what a necessary message to get out.
To me,
what an urgency.
Ingesting pine sap is one thing. Ingesting pine sap in dangerous ways?
I know. What do we do here?
What is the typical way to ingest pine sap?
Maple syrup.
That's one. That's a good one.
That's a very ingestible way.
That's good. So the dangerous ways,
I think, is just like sucking on a tree.
That's probably,
and that feels dangerous.
I wouldn't do that.
I'm sure you could get something from doing that.
That's different because I was thinking like boofing it.
No, I don't think boofing maple syrup would do anything except for make you very sad. Like, I don't like the point of boofing is that it like hits your bloodstream faster, but it's just sugar hitting your bloodstream fast. It's like you could do that anyways.
Have a pixie stick.
Yeah, like yeah. I don't know.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever boofed?
How dare you? So many people. The Google Analytics for the term boofing is gonna skyrocket after this.
If if that's what helps, if that's what puts us on the map, if the boof enthusiasts find us, then I guess I'm okay with it.
This might be TMI.
Yeah. Where are we going?
You asked.
I did ask.
I've never boofed anything.
Same.
We'll get that out of the way.
Sure.
I'm glad you were quick to say.
I just want to get that out of the way.
I've never boofed anything, but I do own a bidet, and once in a while, the angle just hits in the wrong way, and I think I give myself a little bit of a douching, and it is wild. And that's all I'm going to say on that.
Wow.
So I've never boofed anything, but I feel like douching is the cousin of boofing.
Cousin, second cousin, twice removed. They're related for sure.
Yeah. Different outcome, different goals, same method. Well, same methodology.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think absorb? Never mind. Okay.
I really want to know, but it's fine.
It's fine. We don't need it.
Here we go.
Okay. Christmas frog, sad face. You, light up yard frog with a Christmas hat. Me, hopelessly enamored. Every time I see you in a yard, I sing you a song. I love you so much, but I can't find you for sale anywhere. All I want for Christmas is you. Damn.
Wow.
Somebody get this person a Christmas frog, please.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's hard when you find that rare Christmas item that you feel like really expresses what you are and what you want. Because I don't think I've ever seen a light up yard frog with a Christmas hat. I
have not, but it sounds delightful.
I think that would bring joy into lots of hearts.
What would be like if you could decorate, if you could go full out for Christmas?
Ooh.
You know. What?
Like, are we talking like thematically? Are we talking like a single item?
Ooh.
What are my parameters here? Because I feel like it's unfair to not have parameters.
I think if you could go with a theme, I'd want to know what theme you decorate your yard with.
Okay. I think I would go... Mm-hmm. I think I would go like pagan midwinter.
Ooh.
And I think it'd be like a little spooky, but magical. Spooky. I think I would try to like man-make the Aurora Borealis.
Oh, damn. That could be possible.
And I think there'd be like weird witchy stuff all around.
Ooh.
And it'd be like midwinter.
Yeah.
And there would be like a man who like could be Santa, but is like just like a man with a beard. And you're like, I don't know if that's Santa or not. I'm a little scared, but maybe he'll give me a present. And then he would give you a present. But not before doing something scary, like reaching towards you really suddenly, but then like pulling a candy cane out from behind your ear.
I like that.
So that's my...
That's great.
That's my setup.
I would visit that house for sure.
Yeah.
Would I be able to get treats? Would I be able to get like a candy cane?
Oh my God, of course.
What would it be, like an all white candy cane?
It would be a C's candy cane. So like, you know how they do all the ones in different bright colors?
Oh, yeah.
God, my mouth is watering at the thought of those.
C's Candies is like my dad's favorite candy store. And there's one so
Your dad's
close.
Got great taste.
Yeah. He does. Well, he likes them old fashioned. He remembers when candy was invented. No. I'm sorry.
That was so mean.
It was almost sweet. Much like candies from C's, almost sweet. No, they're really good. I don't know why I'm roasting them.
C's is so good.
They're really good. They're just really
big C's ho.
You know, they're intense. Like those like solid blocks of caramel lollipops are like
God.
Wow.
Delicious.
Anyway, I'm gonna get some C's candies after this.
Yeah, I agree with you. Once in a while, once a year, maybe twice a year, I'll take myself to C's and I'll buy a little 1/2-pound box of hand-picked truffles. Or you get to go, 4 of those, please.
Yes.
3 of those, please. And I have never been more in love with myself when I do that. Yeah. I am like, what delicious little minx bought this box of chocolates for me? That I'm like, I did. Yeah. I'm the delicious little minx. Anyway. Here,
let me tell you, my theme for a Christmas house.
Yes, please.
Would be a Hallmark movie. I want there to be full like cardboard cutouts of people, like characters, and I want they would speak when you approach them. And I think if you like followed the trail, the path of lights, you could experience the full plot of a Hallmark movie.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Would you be a character in it, or would you just be witnessing it?
I would just be...
I mean, like, as the person visiting.
Yes. Oh, I see.
You know, like, would you, like, walk in and then it would be like, welcome back to town, honey. I'm glad your big marketing job in the city gave you 3 weeks off to help me at the Christmas tree farm.
I like that. Yeah. I wasn't thinking that. Maybe you could, like, choose your own adventure, too. You know, you can choose, do you want to go...
And they were, like, diverging paths.
Yes.
This is a multi-million-dollar idea.
This is a really big yard.
You little bitches, you stay away from this. We also had a I think Christmas might be our niche because we also came up with Santa and Sons.
Yeah.
Which is also a multi-million-dollar idea. I think we're onto something.
I think it's a matter of time before we start a very specific theme production company.
Yeah, and it solely makes unhinged Christmas content.
I'd say stay tuned on that.
Yeah. Stay tuned for Santa and Sons 2.
Santa and Sons
More sons.
Santa and Sons and Sons. Yeah. It's a parody of the Santa Clauses or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
You said some interesting things about Tim Allen recently. Do you recall?
Okay. That's connection.
All right, I guess I'll stay inside. Miss Tree. You placed the Christmas tree inside my house. What? Wednesday afternoon, our dog barked. Why? 6 foot, noble fur. Fam fresh. Who? A lot of mystery in here.
That was...
Oh, a lot of mystery in here.
Yeah, now you're getting it.
Okay.
I do love that this reads like it was on a treasure map that was subsequently ripped into pieces and then reconstructed.
Yeah, this is like when you find the map in the game and then you hit X to read. This is the text that shows up because you don't have the rest of it. It doesn't make sense.
But we got what we needed from it.
We got a...
It's a mystery.
Do you... what is the purpose? The what? The why? The who?
Well, I think somebody snuck into this person's house and dropped off an entire Christmas tree for them.
A reverse Grinching.
Anyone would, a reverse Grinching. Although the Grinch himself reversed Grinched, so I would say it's one of those words. There are those words that mean both things.
Sure. Okay.
And I can't think of a single example right now, but you know what I'm talking about.
Like aloha.
Yeah, sure.
But it's not.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like
but
that
it's less of
shouldn't
a
count.
translation issue and more of like a meaning issue.
I can't think of any.
Yep, but there are some. I'm trying to.
Like read and read. I don't know.
No, not
okay.
that. That's also wrong. But
like there and there and there.
It's a word. No, I'm done.
Okay.
It's a word that means both the opposite and its opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the Grinch is that word. It wasn't worth the effort I put in. That whole Grinching that I went through. Anyways, how unhinged is it to show up to your house and somebody has fucking put an entire Christmas tree in it? Who has keys to your house? I think that's where you start answering this mystery.
I think that would be a little disturbing.
Yeah.
Now, look for clues in the ornaments. Are there any sort of like family heirlooms as ornaments, or is it all a really basic thing? Just like,
does it tell a story?
Would it be ornaments produced by someone who knows you, or doesn't know you?
Brilliant.
Then look for other telltale clues. How many years old is the tree? Did it come from a farm that's been around for that long? Maybe you could reverse track the farm. Go ask them if anyone bought a 6-foot noble fir in the last couple weeks. Maybe you'll get lucky.
That would be so difficult because so many people have bought 6-foot noble firs this month.
Okay, that's true. Okay, here's another idea. Move.
That's a better,
Move
that's
away.
the plan. Get a better guard dog.
Yeah.
Because this dog just barked. He didn't do anything to stop the problem.
I know if I tried to put a tree in my home, my dog would do more than just bark, and he would not like it. He would not let me.
He would not like it, and he would not let me.
He knows me.
He does.
He knows me. So, anyway, move away. Your house is either haunted by a Christmas ghost, which I know a lot of the movies say Christmas ghosts aren't that bad, but they're still ghosts.
They're still ghosts. Here's the deal. That's ghost propaganda.
Yeah.
Written by a ghost.
Now, yeah.
Yeah, ghost written. Okay. Doug for Xmas Love. 'Twas 11 days before Christmas. There he stood, ruggedly handsome, bushy beard, gray cap, long black winter coat, greeting customers with a smile and an uncommon warmness. A gentle warmness that I didn't think existed anymore. Then you came inside and removed your coat. Of course, my weakness, you're covered in tattoos. You are the bad boy that never quite learned how to be bad, huh? Mama-like. All I want for Christmas this year is to sit on your lap and tell you how bad I could be. I wanted to give you my number, but when I looked up again, you were gone. If you find your way to this message, tell me your favorite kind of cookie. I'll bring you some along with some special Christmas cheer if you're up for it. What kind of Christmas cheer are we talking about here, lady? Or sir, whoever wrote this?
It makes me think of some naughty things.
Like what?
No, like naughty,
like what kind of naughty things?
I'll tell you what. I heard a song the other day
Yeah.
about someone getting a visit from Santa, and then they went on a date and kissed. And
are you talking about Santa Baby?
No, I'm not talking about Santa Baby. Different song entirely. There was a Santa part in the song where a man sung the lines. But anyway, the plot of the song was they go on this. They have a night out. This is Santa admits to being married, but also saying he's, quote, just a man, unquote.
Oh my God. Who wrote this?
I don't know who wrote it. But anyway, and then 9 months later, she had Santa's baby. But the choice of lyrics was something along the lines of "That jolly baby shot out of my chimney," which I did not like hearing.
I have a lot of questions.
Yes.
Where did you seek this song out? Where did it find you?
I was on Spotify. It was doing the algorithm thing. I was like, Christmas music, please. And it was like, I got just the thing.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. I just Googled this. I have to say that shout out to Quora for doing the Lord's work now that Yahoo Answers has been dead for years.
Wow. Way
whatever.
to go, Quora. We're not sponsored.
Somebody said, what is the Christmas song where the woman cheats on her husband for Santa? And there are so many innuendos. Somebody just said Santa Baby. It's not that one.
Not Santa Baby.
It's not Santa Baby. Everyone anted Santa Baby, but it's not. It's absolutely not.
I know it sounds like
I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus.
I think it's
no,
like...
it's not.
I went on a date with Santa.
That is literally horrific.
Let me just see if I can...
This man answered, how many stories have I read by a woman who says she regrets cheating on her perfect husband? Anyway,
date. Okay, I think I found Date with Santa.
Date with Santa. Not to shout the song out because that literally sounds horrible, but
I won't name names except for the title. You can find it. Listen, there's worse Christmas songs. Shout out Christmas Shoes, new song. Shout out Christmas in the Northwest. I forget who sings that one, but it's a special kind of cheesy.
You know, I haven't listened to any of my Christmas playlists this year because I didn't get a tree, and usually the way I kick it off...
There's a tree right here.
Yeah, okay, we'll get to that in a second. I didn't get a real Christmas tree, which I usually do, and then I put ornaments on it.
Yeah.
And I start playing my Christmas music that night. My favorite Christmas song, nobody asked, but I'm going to tell you, it's The Waitresses. Which one is that? Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. There's one this year. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. You know that one.
Sure. Listen, I'm not judging. I got a real weird... I literally named it Do I know it?
Christmas rapping. Well, I'll play it for you after the
I
show.
know by Curtis Blow?
No, The Waitresses.
The Waitresses.
Anyway, what's your favorite Christmas song?
Ooh. You know what? I've been a fan of Cool Yule which is a kind of one people don't know.
I don't know Cool Yule.
It's I think originally Louis Armstrong, but
you're saying screw the copyright. I'm gonna play it.
No, I'm just saying there's a cover by Kurt Elling. I don't think it's in the original. What I like about it, because there's a conversation. There's like a spoken part of the song.
Ooh,
that is written in Jazz Cat.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
So I've learned phrases from it first of all, there's lines okay, here's a whole conversation. It goes, say, you know what, Eddie? What's that, old buddy? You know, I wonder if Santa's copped that sky piece for me this year. You know that one I pulled his coat about? Well, you know, Santa's no goof now. He's a cat, a real swinger. Oh, I dig that all the way, man. Why, many's the Xmas I've been goofing with the cats till way past night noon. And it goes from there.
That's incredible.
That is my favorite Christmas
song. Makes literally nothing but sense.
Yeah.
So that's fair. Anyways, this person is incredibly thirsty for Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Obsessed with Christmas.
I hope they get what they want.
I hope they get what you want, and I hope it's not a baby from Santa Claus, because that sounds like that dude cannot afford child support.
Yeah.
He doesn't make money.
Yeah.
So that's bad.
He does. In fact, he gives things away.
But anyway, Date with Santa. Have fun with that one. Go listen.
All right, I got another one for you here.
Oh, goody. Amber is the color of your energy. Well, it's finally happened. An introvert who's as shy and self-isolating as me meets someone who's exactly the same. I said I liked your hair color, even though I wanted to compliment everything about you. I wanted to tell you how long I've liked you. We both said we were introverts, and it was hard for me to even say anything out loud. But life is short, and I really feel like we're supposed to be in each other's lives. Maybe we can make each other better. I understand why one day we were both smiling and talking, then the next day you were glued to your phone pretending that I wasn't there. You might have felt like you opened up too much and retreated back to yourself. I just want you to know that you didn't open up too much. I'm incredibly glad that you did. I hope next time I see you, you can open up again. Sometimes introverts need other introverts to feel safe, and I promise you would be safe with me. R.
I would like this person to watch 500 Days of Summer, and I'd like them to tell me what they think the movie's about. That would be my litmus test for how this goes.
Man, that was a real phase, wasn't it?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Listen.
Listen.
I don't know how you know the color of their energy. Also, unless you are some sort of aura photographer. That's the only way you could know that. But I feel like if someone decides to not talk to you,
maybe just let them not talk to you. And maybe you projecting all of the things you think about yourself onto another person might not be healthy.
Ooh.
It might not be. I'm no relationship expert, but I gotta say, a gentle warning. A gentle warning. And, you know, we don't like to shit on people who put their hearts on their sleeves and write on misconnections because they're doing us a service by doing it in public.
Yeah, and they know what they signed up for.
They also know what they signed up for.
Joked about on a podcast. That's exactly
what's in the disclaimer.
What's in the disclaimer. This info may be used against you on a podcast.
Yeah. Just an interesting happenstance. Two introverts. Apparently. Would you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert, Talon?
I've thought about this long and hard. I think I am. I'm trying to decide if I'm more of an introverted extrovert or an extroverted introvert.
Well, you gotta pick one because everything's a binary. There are only two of everything, and you must be absolutes. So.
Well, here's the thing. I kind of like. I'm a little introverted. I at least like to have my own space. And if I have to stay home all day, fine with me. I like that. I like being extroverted, but it is exhausting. And I'm not on all the time. So
I'd say, from an outsider's perspective, I think you're an extroverted introvert.
Ooh. Well, there you go. See?
There you go.
I don't fit
my diagnosis.
into a box.
You almost sound like you're about to start Lin-Manuel Miranda rapping, which you know is one of my favorite things you do.
Listen.
It's the Mad Hatter voice, the Lin-Manuel Miranda rap. I am helpless in the face of those things.
Maybe you'll get a little gift later.
I love that.
Yeah. What about yourself? Although I think we all know the answer.
I think we all know the answer. I hate to be so one-dimensional, but yeah, I'm pretty extroverted.
Yeah.
I can say with pretty securely that I'm an extrovert.
Has it always been that way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Was that just what made you comfortable? Do you feel like that was supported by just friends, or just it doesn't matter?
What is this, a psychology podcast?
Maybe.
No, I just think I've always gained energy from being around other people.
Yeah.
I think it's always given me a lot of energy.
I feel like I used to be more extroverted.
I think there's a difference between, I think it's difficult because I think nowadays my social battery drains way faster and I need way more time to refill it. Mm-hmm. But I feel like that has less to do with being extroverted or introverted, Yeah. I don't know. It's a different kind of energy or something. It's almost like binaries are fake and don't exist. Anyway. Yeah, but also personality quizzes are fun. So.
Yeah, also that. It's fun to be grouped.
Also, on a complete side note, just because I'm scrolling through my photos looking for the next misconnection, I found 2 excellent finds on Tinder, LA Tinder, this week.
Oh.
I found Chet Hanks.
Really? Huh. Wow.
And the reason I think it might be real Chet Hanks is because all that was in his bio was his Instagram handle, which just seems like a thing he would do.
That reads.
I also found Casey Frey, who's one of my favorite internet comedians.
Oh.
Who is the guy that does the keep the hood on. Oh, no, keep it off. It's sexy.
Sure.
You know him. That was a really terrible impression, but you get it.
I get it.
So those were 2 good Tinder finds this week. I thought I'd share with you.
You ran into those people on Tinder. I ran into Jay Leno. It's
We're
really...
We're dining with the stars.
Our cup runneth over.
Our cup runneth over. Do you have another one for me?
Yeah, sure. Here's one.
Okay. Will we ever meet? If my soulmate is out there somewhere, I'm having a tough time waiting. 41 years and still haven't met you yet. Me, 41 male. You? ? Female. I hope we meet one day. I love that this person is I'm not sure about a lot of things. But what I am sure about is that my soulmate is female. I ain't no homosexual. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
What if your soulmate's a man, dude? I hate to tell you this.
Someone make
your
that
soulmate might
movie.
be a man. They already did. It's called I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry.
Ouch. Oof. You're right. I
Oof,
can't
she
believe
did
I
it.
forgot about the
Gay representation.
film that changed cinema for gay people forever.
Move over, Harvey Milk. It's Chuck and Larry.
I can't imagine what it would really be like watching that as a gay person, like now. Like, as if that were your first
If that was your
brush with
introduction.
representation. Or your introduction.
Nightmarish.
Do we think that movie helped at all?
No.
Do you think even the kind of person who's like, I wouldn't watch a movie with two gay actors, but I would watch a movie where two straight actors pretend to be two straight people pretending to be gay for comedy? I would watch that movie.
Yeah, but I'm not sure what the message is. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think, I just wonder.
Like, I think the only way it could have been, like, rectified is if they actually fell in love at the end.
If they actually were like, actually, I love you.
They took the coward's way out.
Yes.
And instead, that was not the ending of the movie. Yeah. I just think it's funny. Do you believe in soulmates?
No, because that doesn't really make sense to me. I think there's everyone's a selection of traits, and you're just gonna click better with some people than you do with others. Okay, I think we're back.
Everybody shut the fuck up. I love that was...
We had a slight technical difficulty. We're back.
Technical difficulty, and Talon just goes, shut up. Everybody shut up, but I'm the only other person here. So ostensibly, he was telling me to shut up, even though he was the one talking.
Yes. That's exactly
Anyways,
right.
Just thought we'd catch you up.
We just catch you up.
Talon
Anyway.
doesn't believe in soulmates.
I don't believe in
He's about
soulmates.
to
I
continue
do.
his
I
thoughts.
think it doesn't make sense to me that there's just like one person currently living out there for you who makes these rules. What if a terrible accident happens? You're just fucked.
Then you're just fucked.
Your soulmate. You had a soulmate, but they died in a freak mining accident. So
Sucks to suck.
I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do for you. You can't get a refund on his life.
Sucks that your soulmate was a canary.
Sucks that your soulmate was a canary, but
That
that's
was a
how these
terrible
things
joke.
go.
That was a terrible joke.
Or a minor.
I hope it's not a minor.
I also hope it's not a minor.
We're looking at you, Jacob Black. Oh, Twilight Slander. Those are the Twihards out there.
Yeah, so no, I don't believe in that. But I do believe there's someone out there who will click with you and understand you in a way that
I mean, I
maybe
think
other
there's
people won't.
lots of people that will click with you.
I think everybody probably has a range of like 7 to 20 people currently on the planet who could probably mesh with them pretty well.
I agree with that. I agree with you. I don't know that I believe in soulmates. I think that again, there are people obviously that you're going to click with better than other people, and that's great. But I think that the idea that it's just one person, I could get on board with soulmates if we're talking about the idea of multiple soulmates. Sure. Like I feel like there are people, not to get woo woo because I'm not a very woo woo. That's a lie. I do like tarot and shit, but like I generally don't have too much of a woo woo mindset. But I do feel like there are people that I have met in this life that I'm like, for some reason, I feel like I've known you. I know you.
Yeah.
Like,
greater
than this life or greater than like this time we've known each other. Like, there's something more that bonds us.
Yeah, you're kind of like filling in gaps where like no one ever said that you feel this way or I feel this way, but like I know how you feel about this.
Exactly.
And I feel like I've even just made friends where it's just like, why does this friendship feel like such like less effort than other friendships sometimes? Like it's like it just flows. It's like we're made out of the same material. We vibrate on the same frequency, and when we touch, we just phase into each other. That's what it is.
That's haunting.
I think it's romantic.
Okay. Well, I think I have one more good one for you.
Okay.
Does that sound on par with what you'd like?
I think I have also one more, and maybe one to end on.
Perfect.
Great.
Well, I have technically I fooled you. I tricked you.
Oh,
this one is actually 2. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time.
Great.
And you're gonna read one, and then you're gonna hand it back to me, and then I'll scroll to the next one.
Sounds good.
And I will say we are coming in the middle of this conversation because unfortunately, that evil hag that trawls the Portland Craigslist page and flags everything and gets it taken down, and I know who it is because she sent me an email I posted a connection, and she sent me an email that said she was going to flag it, and I flagged it.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
Evil hag.
Do you think they listen to our podcast?
I hope so. And I hope their ears are burning. So obviously a bunch of these have been flagged and taken down.
Sure.
These were the only 2 I could find. It was almost like when you like pass, like, I don't know what it must, okay, this is really bad metaphor.
Go
I'm
on.
going to keep going. It must be what it feels like when you visit Gettysburg is what I was going to say.
Okay.
Like something happened here.
The ghosts
The
of
soil,
misconnections.
the soil is
Passed.
changed.
Yeah,
Okay, that was
okay.
a terrible
Sure.
metaphor.
No,
I'm getting
this is like
canceled so
Gettysburg.
hard.
Regarding PSA to all bike riders. Oregon law lets cyclists treat stop signs as yields. It's been on the books since 2020. Deal with it.
Okay, so let's fill in a little bit of a gap before we read the second one.
Sure.
So using context clues, we can assume that this is a response to the original post, which was PSA to all bike riders.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming said something like, bike riders don't follow the rules of the road.
Right.
Fuck bike riders.
Let me tell you something.
Oh my God.
I don't know for sure. I don't think I have it, but I feel like I read the original.
The original.
post. And yeah.
Okay.
And so far I think you're nailing it.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at context clues as a young gifted reader. I got real good at reading books real fast.
Yeah.
Which part of that is skimming words and then putting the stories together in your head. So
there you go.
I'm going to guess the original post with PSA to all riders, and they were like, bikers, you don't follow the rule of the road. If you get hit by a car, that's your fault. Fuck you. And then this person wrote this response, which was, Oregon law lets cyclists treat stop signs as yields. It's been on the book since 2020. Deal with it. I didn't know that. That does make me slightly less angry at several bicyclists that I might have yelled at.
I mean, same.
I know. Okay. Then the plot thickens.
Here we go. Regarding PSA for all cyclists. Damn, unless this driver and cyclists are trying to fuck, enough. Go to rants and raves with this bullshit. LOL, misconnections is for lovin'. Yes. Yes. This person very much vibrating on our frequency.
Oh, 100%.
Fit
How
right
many
in.
times in my life have I said, are y'all gonna fuck or y'all gonna fight? And if you don't do either, get the hell out of here.
Honestly, and I don't know why it's weird that this is the situation that popped up in my brain, but it reminds me of my time at Portland Children's Museum when like 2 retired folks were like fighting because I think the kids they brought were, one of them didn't let another play with the toys. And they were like open mouth yelling in the lobby at each other. And I literally had to be like, can you 2 take it outside?
Oh my God.
And I think, and the same vibe, I honestly was like, you can fight or you 2 should do a little smooching in the bathroom.
I think you should do a little smooch.
You 2 seem like a nice couple. Get out of here with that.
I in a complete side note, because we're really doing lots of asides tonight.
Oh yeah.
I watch TV with captions on because I simply do not absorb what people are saying unless I'm reading it at the same time.
It helps.
And I think it was it was White Lotus I was watching, and the HBO captions, every time anyone kissed, it would say sounds of smooching. It never said kissing. It always said smooching.
Smooching.
And I was like, somebody's having a good day at the caption company.
I love, there's a whole subreddit of like just fun captions that are kind of doing a little more than they need to do.
Yeah, smooching.
I appreciate that.
Whoever captioned White Lotus, they said, we're not kissing here. We're smooching.
These ain't kisses.
These are smooches.
And those are different.
They are.
Those are different. Wow. Yes. Yeah. Listen, I've been mad at many a Portland bicyclist, but I'm not mad at them. I'm mad at the rules. I'm mad that I have to treat them like a car. And then in that specific situation, you don't. And it's like they get to sometimes be cars and sometimes not be cars. And I get the frustration.
Take it to rants and raves, Talon.
But exactly. I'm not posting about it in the misconnection section. I am posting about it in rants and raves.
Oh, yes.
On the daily. Even though I've left, I'm still bitter.
Daily.
Yeah, daily. I got one for you.
Thank you. He says.
There we go.
That seemed like a bit, but nobody could see it but me.
It's just for you.
Secretly taking photos of me on Loop Bus. I saw you glancing my way, shy. Then you began to take what I think was 2 photos of me. I wanted to confront you, but I felt it may be embarrassing to you. If you want to get to know me, then you should have just asked instead of taking photos. If you were the one taking the photos, feel free to message. Now this makes me nervous. Because I feel like this is a bit of encouragement for photo takers, and I don't like that.
Yeah. I feel like my response to if I thought someone was actively taking
I saw you
photos of
self-edit
me.
there. That was good.
Sure. I was going to say normal, but I guess I won't say normal.
No.
This is how I would respond. Just to say what's normal and what's not. But I would be like, can you not? Can you please not?
Yeah.
I would prefer if you didn't.
I feel like my reaction would also be to be very uncomfortable with somebody taking photos of me, because I think especially in this day and age, not to be one of those old ladies, but in this day and age, the reasonable expectation of privacy in public has gone way down. People are making TikToks of strangers constantly and making fun of them or saying things about them. Even if they're saying nice things, stop taking pictures and photos of strangers in public. Just stop doing it. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
But
we got too comfortable. Stop.
Have you ever done it, though?
No, I haven't.
No.
That's a lie. I have once taken a photo of a stranger. It was a bartender, and it's because he looked like my friend. And I took a picture of him, and I said to my friend, I said, "What are you doing in Portland?" And then I deleted the photo. So I feel like that is the least weird thing.
That's not so bad. I did take a video of an older woman eating a cookie on a train one time. And I'm admitting it. Here I am admitting it. And you know what? I did this in an era where there wasn't even Instagram stories yet.
Oh, my God.
I might even put it in my feed, but like it was 2007 and like so 6 people saw it. But she was eating a cookie in a way that it looked like she really didn't like it, but she kept eating the cookies. So I was just like, what's going on here?
People got to see this.
And it's Portland, you know? I just feel like the Instagram, that's the whole thing. People are weird in Portland.
People got to see this.
I no longer subscribe to this mentality. Okay,
Good. I'm glad you've grown.
I have grown as a person. I'm no longer taking videos of grown woman eating cookie on bus.
Being sad.
We've got one more misconnection for you, but before we go, we just want to say thanks for joining us on another deep dive into the misconnection section. If you enjoyed yourself, consider leaving a rating and review in the Apple Podcast app, or tell a friend about the pod. The theme song was performed by Talon Bigelow, Rosie Sherman, and Elena Afanasiev. Follow us on Instagram at Craigslist Crisis for more misconnections, behind-the-scenes content, and more.
All right. Sarah, I got one last misconnection.
So excited. Like a Christmas present.
Like a little stocking stuffer to hold you over.
Podmate. I wish we could have a real do-over. I can't get over you.
I'm Talon Bigelow.
I'm Sarah Thompson.
This has been Craigslist Crisis. What's going on there?
Was that an alien?
I don't know. Please don't contact us with any unsolicited services or offers. Podmate.
Podmate.
Are they in the circle?
Like they're aliens.
What's going on?
That sounds like they flew down here in a ship that looks like a seed, and then they breathe.
Scared.
You caught my eye in the grocery line, and I fancied myself a hell of a fella, but at the time I was nervous. Don't want to look like a pervert, but damn, it's hard to discern it. Were you flirting or were you just being kind? Is this a sign? Did the planets align? Cause the pleasantries we exchanged were nothing short of divine. Societal paradigms say it's all in my mind, but I think I sense a connection, so I'm hopping online to the .org, incorporated in 99. That's been in dire need of redesign since in Roman time. To the cutie who told the clerk that they were all out of time, from the wise guy behind her who said you can have mine. That's my opening line. I hope you'll pardon the pun. I'm not that kind of a guy. I'm not one to solicit strangers, but I'm strangely inclined. So if the feeling is reciprocated, send a reply.
They call it shooting your shot cause you might miss. And now I'm praying to God that you see this. You got me acting like I'm religious. I'm in a existential crisis. They call it shooting your shot cause you might miss. And now I'm praying to God that you see this. You got me acting like I'm religious. I'm in a existential crisis.
Taking the misconnection section into new directions.
Crisis.
It's second chances to full romances from passing glances. Yeah.